to fixing those annoying chips. At Brian's Auto Glass, we're committed to quality and precision, ensuring your safety on the road. Visit us today at our new location at 6 Industrial Drive in Nagani or call us at 906-233-4527.
19 News at 6 and 11, weeknights on WZMQ 19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, an arrest in Escanaba following a high-speed chase results in the discovery of methamphetamine. Plus, we're live in Washington, D.C. as controversy swirls around politicians taking part in town halls. And we have more details on Michigan Republicans' efforts to push forth a plan for road funding. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Checking these out from Marquette as we head on through the nighttime hours. Not too bad, fairly tranquil conditions. A good breeze, so we'll be chilly. Temperatures bottoming out near midnight, actually holding in the upper 20s, and temperatures near 30 by daybreak on Friday. And again, across the region, not much after the storm from yesterday. Things are much calmer tonight. Lows generally upper 20s to around 30 throughout the Upper Peninsula. Rest of the forecast into the weekend coming up later in the show. Kevin?
Tom, thank you. One individual has been arrested for possession of drugs after fleeing from police near a school in Escanaba. During a traffic stop on Tuesday, public safety officials attempted to arrest them on a felony warrant. The suspect drove away at a high speed near Escanaba High School just as students were being released. In the interest of public safety, officers discontinued their pursuit. Later that day, a concerned citizen reported a suspicious individual seen near a car matching the description of the one that fled the scene. Officers found and arrested the suspect and discovered approximately 11 grams of methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia consistent with the sale of narcotics. Public safety says the arrest highlights the importance of law enforcement and the public working together to keep their community safe. Constituents across the country are expressing their frustration with the current administration at local town halls. Both Democrats and Republicans in Congress have been met with protests and outrage from the citizens they represent over the administration's government downsizing efforts. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is live on Capitol Hill this evening. Brendan, good evening. I know you reached out to some local members. What have you been hearing?
Hey there, Kevin. Good evening to you. Well, this has been a growing concern for all members of Congress, but especially for Republicans who choose to have town halls back in their district, as well as those who choose not to. Now, concerned citizens have been showing up, calling out, and questioning their elected officials over Elon Musk's downsizing efforts and what those efforts mean for them and many of the services that a lot of them rely on. Now, with members of Congress out of D.C. and back in their districts this week, we've seen a growing number of fiery town halls and several protests. Democrats are being criticized by constituents for not being unified, not having a game plan to push back against the Trump administration, whereas Republicans are facing strong criticism over the president's tariffs, his treatment of Canada, and DOGE downsizing. Some Republican members are staying away from in-person town hall events despite calls from their constituents to hold them. Many members do hold telephone or virtual town halls and have been doing so for several years as opposed to in-person town halls. Some Republicans are even attributing these fiery town halls to far-left groups who they say are organizing the events. We reached out to Congressman Jack Bergman's office with a few questions, starting first with whether he believes these events are organized by Democrats, if he has had any recent town halls in the district, or if he plans to in the near future, as well as whether his office has received requests from constituents to hold them in person. Bergman's office telling us this, quote, far-left organizations are putting together so-called town halls not only across the 1st District, but throughout the country. Indivisible, the Soros-funded left-wing group, is hosting another fake town hall in the 1st District this week. Representative Bergman will not now or ever attend a town hall hosted by a Soros-funded organization. Rep. Bergman has held multiple community engagement events, met with thousands upon thousands of constituents in the district, and remains available for one-on-one meetings with all of his constituents, regardless of their political leanings. As a reminder, the congressman won his election just a few short months ago by over 100,000 votes. He is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. And Kevin, constituents at these events across the country are raising concerns about several policies of the Trump administration, such as immigration, as well as on the economy. But the bulk of these concerns are really centered around, like we were saying before, DOGE and those federal downsizing efforts, federal layoffs, and what they mean for things like Veterans Affairs, as well as key government programs such as Medicaid. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much. Lawmakers are one step closer to passing a long-term funding plan for Michigan roads. On Wednesday, the State House of Representatives passed 9 bills to put $3.1 billion towards road repairs. The bills would pull funds from existing state taxes. It includes $2.5 billion for a neighborhood roads fund, specifically for county roads and bridges. House Democrats are concerned programs will lose funding by pulling from existing tax pools, but Republicans maintain the state has enough revenue to fund all essential budget items.
This is a really good package. It doesn't raise taxes for anybody. It takes existing funding and reprioritizes it into things that are really essential and needed for everybody in Michigan.
We'll have more on the plan and reactions from state Democrats at 11:10 Central tonight. Gladstone residents have an opportunity to voice their opinions on a renewal of a special assessment millage. Last year, the City Commission passed a special assessment to fund public safety needs, starting at 4.5 mils. Monday at 6 p.m., the Commission will host a public hearing to reevaluate the amount for the upcoming fiscal year.
We use it like a capital improvement plan for the patrol cars. And we're also updating some fire equipment, self-contained breathing apparatuses, and turnout gear because there's expiration dates on that stuff and we have to replace it.
In November, Gladstone voters supported a proposal to eliminate special assessments for roadwork and utility improvements. The city manager notes that under Public Act 33, fire and police special assessments are unaffected by that decision. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, we have the details on an upcoming solar project in Republic Township. And St. Paul's Episcopal Church of Marquette receives a massive grant they're planning to use on repairing the building. We'll have the details on that as well when we come back.
Today, we bring you the profile of a hero, Marine Private First Class Gomer Pyle.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, but this hero is a musical Marine. Gomer Pyle.
Weeknights at 9:30 on MeTV 19.1.
Update your home with new GE appliances from Kirkish Furniture and Houghton. GE appliances are built to last, have print-resistant finishes, and offer high performance with energy efficiency. Kirkish has a large selection for both kitchen and laundry, free delivery, and 0% financing.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
If you are suffering from mesothelioma, lung cancer, or pulmonary fibrosis, you may be entitled to compensation, even if you smoked. Call Detroit-based Goldberg, Persky & White, working lawyers for working people for more than 35 years.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Mr. Mattress here. It's our free box spring event. It happens only once a year. Buy any mattress from our Mr. Mattress collection and the foundation's free. Any size, twin, full, queen, or king. 7 different models to choose from. Pick your comfort, firm, plush, or pillow top. They're all here for you to try. Get a premium pillow top queen size mattress for just $7.99 and the box foundation's free. Get a twin size for $5.49 and the box foundation's free. Shop Shunks at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
It's Thursday night. Hope you're enjoying the first day of spring. Hardly spring-like here, and the weekend, more of the same. Not too bad for Friday. It's a little afternoon mix maybe coming in here. Temperatures actually breaking into the mid-40s, but then we're cold on Saturday. Don't think we'll hit 30. It'll be cold, but it will be on the dry side. Snow will be coming back in on Sunday. Expect at least some light accumulations and temperatures well into the mid to upper 30s. So outdoor plans, maybe Saturday could be your better looking day overall. Winds going out of the south tomorrow, and they will be picking up nicely. That will allow the temperatures to go up and break into the 40s, as you saw there. And then you can see by late in the day Friday, a front goes through. Winds quickly shift during the evening hours out of the north, and temperatures will start to fall. And that will continue to be the case right on through the day Saturday. So for tonight, again, pretty tranquil, clouds thicken up. Late in the day tomorrow, here comes this next front. It will set off a little mix of some snow or a rain-snow mix with temperatures, again, falling quickly once that front goes by. Not expecting much, if any, accumulation from it. Limited lake effect on Friday night with that cold northerly flow, and that trend will continue into the day on Saturday. But the air dries out for the most part. Some sunshine Saturday before another little front comes in for Sunday that will probably bring in some snow showers. But temperatures into the 40s and then falling into the 20s quickly Friday night. So it'll be a quick temperature fall, and again on the cold side. For tonight, though, we're expecting skies partly to mostly cloudy for the most part. Temperatures dropping mid to upper 30s. Houghton, Eagle Harbor low about 38. Marquette will drop close to that freezing mark. 25 degrees out towards Sault Ste. Marie, Newberry at 29. And for tomorrow, not a bad day. We'll have sunshine and then increasing clouds with some rain or wet snow coming in late in the day. Temperatures getting well up into the 40s, highs perhaps even near 50 for some of you. A good end to the week. And then as we head on toward the weekend, we're going to have cold hit here on Saturday, mostly cloudy skies. Now some snow showers do come in, as you can see, Sunday into Monday. Wetter snow, light accumulation, maybe a couple of inches expected here through the period as the winter snows continue for springtime. After that, pretty tranquil. Temperatures moderate a bit, getting to near 40 by the middle of next week.
Tom, thank you. And we might soon be getting much of our electrical power from the sun. The Upper Peninsula Power Company has announced plans to build an array of solar panels in Republic Township. The solar project will be built on the tailings field of the Republic Mine, land of little value to developers. The power company says the 62.5 megawatt facility will deliver reliable energy and cause no disturbance to the surrounding ecosystem. This all while keeping in compliance with Michigan's 2023 clean energy laws. The new solar farm will use the adjacent Perch Lake substation in Republic Township, further reducing costs.
So we're really excited about the opportunity to continue the legacy of the mining history here in the UP and repurpose this property into a solar facility to help generate localized power that'll service our entire service territory.
The project is expected to be complete sometime in 2027. St. Paul's Episcopal Church of Marquette has been awarded a $135,000 matching grant from the National Fund for Sacred Places. The funds will go towards repairing damaged parts of the original hand-cut sandstone, water sealing the building, and restoring some of its stained glass windows. As a one-to-one matching grant, the church will need to match every dollar given from the NFSP. To raise this money, many fundraising events are planned throughout the year. The preservation work will begin this summer with the goal to complete the projects by fall of 2026.
This building we're standing in was built in 1875, so it's the 150th anniversary of this building, and it's nice to show it a little love with some repair and some restoration.
We'll have more details on the repair efforts tonight at 11:10 Central. Coming up next, we're talking with Marquette Algerisa about a downstate conference focusing on innovative teaching practices and technology taking place right now. That conversation is coming up after this.
What happens when the world's best journalists come together?
This was an entire building. It will take years to rebuild.
We're from CBS News, American television.
You get the all-new CBS Evening News every weeknight.
Are you ready for some bird-tastic fun to celebrate National Puppy Day? WZMQ and Poets Pet Parlor invite you to submit a photo of your pups in our Show Us Your Pup photo contest. Then, on March 23rd, one random winner will win a $50 gift certificate for boarding and daycare at Poets Pet Parlor. Visit WZMQ19.com/pup to submit your photo and your chance to win today. Entries accepted now through National Puppy Day on March 23rd.
Welcome to Big Boy, where we know you by name. From our mouth-watering burgers to our affordable breakfast and dinner buffets, we've got you covered morning, noon, and night. Enjoy Big Boy's fantastic meals at home with our best to-go curbside pickup. And for office parties or events, Big Boy is the area's go-to for the best catering service. So when you want clean, affordable, convenient, and delicious, you know the answer is Big Boy, where we know you by name.
Get ready to march up the aisle with Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. March is Wedding Band Month. We will have a wedding band event all month long. We will have a huge selection of his and her bands for viewing. Whether your engagement ring is for me or not, I will help you find the perfect band for your big day. Come see me for the ultimate bridal experience, personalized just for you. Wedding bands.
At Richardson Jewelers.
My father would tell me, all you need to be happy is honesty, hard work, and a little bit of luck. With a Mega Millions jackpot this big, a little luck could go a long way.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. The annual Michigan Association for Computer Users and Learning Conference is taking place right now in Detroit. Joining us tonight is Technology Director and Director of REMC 21 from Marquette Algerisa, Trey Forjak.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
Trey, thanks so much for coming in. Well, I wanted to first start off with what is REMC and what is Marquette Algerisa's involvement?
Sure. So REMC stands for the Regional Educational Media Center Association of Michigan, REMCAM. It is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that works with schools and other entities. And its involvement with Marquette Algerisa is that it is one of the local centers here, and it is part of the ISD structure. Mm-hmm. There's 3 of us here in the Upper Peninsula, and this one here is the Central Upper Peninsula.
Understood. Now let's talk about this conference happening right now. How big is it, and what's being talked about there?
So McCall is one of the largest professional learning conferences for educators. So there's going to be roughly 4,000 plus educators there at the conference down in Detroit, down at the Renaissance Center. And there'll be about 300 plus sessions talking about humanizing learning in the digital era.
Mm-hmm. And as far as REMC, how are they going about helping our UP educators?
So here in our local REMC, we helped provide a bus that brought approximately 20 educators from this local REMC, which includes not only Marquette and Alger counties, but also the Dickinson Iron ISD, Menominee County ISD, and Delta Schoolcraft ISD. So we helped transport those educators down to the conference. REMC also provided scholarships for educators, which paid for their room and their registration fees for this conference. And we also included several NMU students who are in the ed program, so that was kind of nice.
Sure, absolutely. And I know there's another big conference coming up this May. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, so May 16th is going to be the UP McCall. That conference was on a little hiatus for a while. It came back last year and we had a really nice showing here in Marquette. This year's is going to be over in Gogebic Community College. and that will be concentrating on computational thinking, STEM, computer science, Google tools, Microsoft tools, etc. And it'll be interesting to move it on over there and see how that all turns out.
Sure, and I know one of the key topics for the conference downstate right now is revolving around AI. How big of a topic is that right now?
So you can't go anywhere without hearing about artificial intelligence. And so that is kind of one of the key components. I think there's over 70 sessions at this conference down in Detroit talking about that, along with some other things. But yeah, artificial intelligence and being able to meet the needs of students and educators, and wrapping their hands around that new technology that is, that is really going to be maybe perhaps the fourth revolution that happens. So it's just understanding all the perils and the benefits and kind of meld them all together.
Excellent. All right, Trey, it's all the time we have for right now. Thank you so much for coming in, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much.
Absolutely. And Mike Ludlum has your sports highlights after the break. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes.
Today, we bring you the profile of a hero, Marine Private First Class Gomer Pyle.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, but this hero is a musical Marine. Gomer Pyle.
Weeknights at 9:30 on MeTV 19.1.
I own the legendary Rousseau Bar. It's been around since 1936. It's a home away from home for many UP travelers. I had been sick for 3 months when I discovered that I was fighting a blood infection. The infection had deteriorated the aortic valve in my heart. I needed open heart surgery. Now I have a mechanical valve and a whole new appreciation for life. That's because of the doctors and nurses at UP Health System. Hands down, 100%. I would choose them over and over again.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes. Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
The Window Store Home Improvement Center is your clear choice for quality products and expert installation. We have a thorough and seamless process, start to finish. From the moment you meet our friendly staff, you'll be amazed by their attention to detail. Our team of experienced professionals take pride in their work, and with our 2-year warranty on all installations, you'll have peace of mind knowing your investment is protected. Plus, we service the entire Upper Peninsula. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. I think it's safe to say the Calumet Copper Kings had not seen a taller girls basketball team this season than Rochester Hills Lutheran Northwest. The Crusaders and Copper Kings met in the First Division III semifinal at Michigan State. Coach Charlie Kempinen tried to keep his players calm to start the game, but that was not very easy. First quarter, Kiersey Johnson to Jackie Kielanen to Allison Bjorn. Nice play for the layup, and the score is actually tied at 2. But Calumet only scored one more basket in the first 8 minutes. Near the end of the quarter, Charlotte Gramzow knocks down the three-pointer coming up right here. And the Crusaders had a 13-4 advantage. The Copper Kings only made 2 of their first 10 shots. To the second, Jess Anderson to an open Bailey Strom. Arcs that one in nicely for 3. Calumet climbs within 9, but Lutheran Northwest's Paige McCavich scored the last 5 points of the half. This triple and another hoop, Crusaders led 30-16 at the break. Lutheran Northwest expanded the margin to 18, and then Calumet went to work. Jess Anderson from Kiersey Johnson drains the mid-range jumper. Calumet back within 34-22. End of the third, Anderson will slice and dice her way through the defense for a layup. She had 10 points. Scoreboard again is wrong. It was 37-26. Crusaders to the fourth. Copper King stuck on 26 for about 3.5 minutes. Then Bajorn with a bounce pass to Kielinen for a layup. She had 8 points. Kielinen also made the next basket. Under 2 minutes to go, and the Copper Kings rally goes into a higher gear. Millie Locust for 3. Calumet down 42-33. Another Kielinen hoop made it 42-35. 40 seconds on the clock. Locust from the other side of the court knocks a triple down. Calumet within 42-38. However, Copper Kings would not score again, and Lutheran Northwest moves into the final with a 43-38 win over Calumet.
Loose on the deck. Their length kind of gave us some trouble. We adjusted a little bit too late to that, and I think the later part or the fourth quarter was probably a better indication of who we were all season long.
Me and Allie decided to come back, and I think I'm happy with that decision.
Me too.
I don't know, just to get one more competitive season in my life, I'm very grateful that I did.
Calumet ends the year 22-6. Lutheran Northwest will face defending state champion Ypsilanti Arbor Prep in the final Saturday morning. Ypsilanti Arbor Prep snuck past last year's runner-up, Niles Brandywine, 31-29. Meanwhile, in the First Division 4 semifinal, offense at a premium, unfortunately for you in Trail Creek. Third quarter is underway. Concord now has a 17-16 lead over the Panthers. Bree Beston leads ETC with 6 points. The annual Superior Dome softball tournament starts tomorrow in Marquette. 20 teams will be involved this year, up 3 from a year ago.
We got some teams coming up from downstate, so I think with our credibility with our program now, Cass City's coming up. Ortonville is coming up, Homer's coming up, Escanaba will be here. They weren't here last year. They're varsity and JV. Negaunee will be here this year. They weren't here last year either. So there's a wider range of teams.
This tournament helps us because it's kind of like the beginning of the season, so we get to see a little bit of some live games, some live pitching before we go into our regular season.
A strength of our team is definitely like our bond together. We're all super close, and we enjoy playing with one another.
Tournament starts tomorrow at 1 o'clock and runs through mid-Sunday afternoon. University of Michigan men's basketball team in action tonight against Cal San Diego. Here's Michigan's head coach.
We know how difficult it's going to be. They shoot the three really, really well. They've got an older group that knows how to play the game. I always describe good offensive teams, a bunch of older guys at the YMCA that know how to play ball. Well, these guys are like that. They know how to play ball. They know how to play off of each other. And then defensively, because of their activity and ability to turn you over, they keep you off balance. So we're going to have to be very, very solid and steady with the basketball.
Michigan tips off around 10 o'clock. Purdue and Wisconsin have won today, and we will be right back.
Mr. Mattress here at Serta's Big Spring Sale, and it's going on now. There's extra discounts on all iComfort Pro mattresses and adjustable bases. Save up to $925. Zone Comfort design for full body alignment so you get a good night's sleep. At Shunks, we carry a full line of Serta mattresses. They're all here for you to try. 22 different models and comfort levels to choose from. A nice plush queen-size perfect sleeper mattress is on sale for just $4.99. Shop Shunks at Marquette today.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to buy get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Marquette.
And don't forget, You have questions. Are your elected representatives in Washington working for you? Or do they stand on the issues and what's in it for you?
Get the answers you need on WZMQ 19 News. I'm Rachel Knapp.
And I'm Brendan Scanlon. Our job is reporting on Michigan's officials in Washington, covering and uncovering what they're doing, and then reporting directly to you. WZMQ 19's Washington Bureau works for you.
And we deliver.
Quality information straight from Capitol Hill. Only on WZMQ 19 News.
Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
In
Introducing Brian's Auto Glass, now in Nagani. Your trusted experts in auto glass repair and replacement. When it comes to your vehicle's glass, trust the experts at Brian's Auto Glass. Our highly trained technicians handle everything from window replacements to fixing those annoying chips. At Brian's Auto Glass, we're committed to quality and precision, ensuring your safety on the road. Visit us today at our new location at 6 Industrial Drive in Nagani, or call us at 906-233-4527.
Clouds thicken up for later on tonight, and by Friday afternoon, we'll see a little front go through. That will put an end to our brief little warm-up on Friday, though we should get well into the 40s. A little rain or wet snow, then much colder air on the northerly flow after that front goes through. It'll give some limited lake effect as we head on through Saturday, and next warm front will probably bring in some snow showers for Sunday. That trend will continue into Monday. After that, it stays dry. Temperatures back up to near 40 by next Wednesday. Kevin?
Tom, thank you. And finally tonight, the Kiwanis Club of Marquette is recognizing 2 first responders for their outstanding work. Officer Nathan King and engineer Brandon Morey were recognized as Officer and Firefighter of the Year at this morning's club meeting. Shift Captain Kirk Vogler says the most important things police and firefighters do are often the little things.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich made at 2 a.m. for a citizen with a diabetic issue. Offering a listening ear for an elderly resident that needs to be heard. Helping a soon-to-be new mother install a car seat in their vehicle, or offering sympathy, compassion, and sometimes even an embrace after a family's loss.
Next week, the Kiwanis Club will recognize Benjamin Bernard as City Public Works Employee of the Year. That's all for now. We'll see you later tonight.